Welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining me for this tarot read. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be a general read too, guys, so it may or may not resonate with your situation. That's just fine. You'll know if this message is meant for you because it's just going to feel right. Also, we are going to draw a tarot token at the end of this read. It's kind of going to be like our energy card. Ooh, somebody's following desires. I feel like super unbalanced. I don't feel rest and rejuvenation in this card. I feel like somebody feels really off balance. Somebody feels like chaotic. Somebody feels like things are really out of whack. I do feel like it is this thinking man. This is like somebody thinking about their choices. Thinking about some sort of a choice that they made that has brought a level of chaos into their life. I have this, like, on the one hand, it felt like cornucopia. Like, on the one hand, it felt like abundance. Like, this is what they thought it was going to be. This is what they thought they were building towards. But then, like, I just keep feeling like chaos, unbalance. Like, this shit is crazy. Storm warning. Well, that would make sense having that pop up, too. Because this is part of it, too. It's like feeling like shit is crazy. Feeling like shit is crazy. You know, I do feel like this is going to be about somebody who they're involved with romantically. I do get this vibe. I honestly, guys, I think this person's with a karmic. That would explain sort of this crazy chaos they got going on. I feel like this relationship started out very physical. Like it was sort of just based in sort of the sack, for lack of a better term. It's like it started with sex. It was kind of all about sex. It was about physical attraction. And I feel like within that, this person sort of built an image in their mind of sort of who this karmic was. Thinking that, again, it was like abundance, right? Like that cornucopia. It's like, this is what they thought that they were getting. It's like, that's not what it was at all. Caring connections. See, it's not a caring connection. I know that there's no like emotional back and forth, even give and take here. Like this is why we're feeling chaos. That's why there's kind of like this level of chaos envy. This is, you know what? This is this karmic's card. This karmic is jealous. This karmic is like crazy jealous. That would make sense with this caring connection card. This karmic actually chases away any caring connection that this person has. Action. Yeah, they see that they got a good friend. They see that they're getting along well with their family. To them, it's like a threat. It's like having somebody around who's gonna see through their sort of their little game, who's gonna whisper in this thinking man's ear like, "Hey, your person's crazy. Your person is acting crazy. You need to leave this person." This is what goes through this karmic's mind. I do feel like they actively try and chase other people away. They actively, they make it so impossible to spend time around them that people like just don't want to hang out with them anymore. If they hung out with their friends, like this person brought their karmic to the bar, to the pub, to whatever, along to meet their friends, they were going to have a good time. Their karmic goes out of their way to pick a fight with their friends until it winds up being so friggin' uncomfortable that their friends just like don't invite them out. Or say if you're coming, you can't bring your person. You can't bring your person with because your person's full of drama. And this, it does isolate them. It isolates them, and that is what their karmic is after. Their karmic is trying to isolate them. We have the solar plexus chakra here. It does speak to sort of your self-esteem and self-empowerment. I feel like they're giving away a lot of their power to this karmic because they're allowing these situations to come up. This was not just like one time. I don't feel like, okay, one time there was a bit of an argument that chased away sort of somebody in this person's life. Like multiple people have already been pushed away. I feel like multiple people have put a bug in this person's ear and be like, your karmic's nuts. Like your karmic is a bad influence on you. Your karmic is chasing everybody away. Strategy. See, like their karmic isn't randomly doing this on a whim. This is something that is planned. Financial constraints. That would make sense because their karmic is after their money. So their karmic does not want anyone to tell them, dump this person, they're nuts, they're after your money, they don't really love you. And nobody can tell them that if they chase everyone away so that no one talks, right? If they can keep them isolated, they can control them, they can sort of build this little world for themselves. I do feel like this is what this karmic is doing. They're sort of like building their own little world. by chasing all these people away as their way of sort of controlling this situation. Door to personal healing and happiness. Man holding a coin. I also feel these people may have met online. This thinking man and this karmic. Because I feel within these two cards, like an opening, the word opportunity. This is how it felt to this thinking man, an opportunity. Because they were very physically attracted to whoever this karmic is. So to them, like I said, because they built it up in their mind that their karmic was this really great person. This karmic was loving and caring and kind. So it did feel to them like an opportunity, but it's not. It's like it's a game. This karmic was playing a game with them. Right from the beginning, the karmic was playing a game, trying to gain control of them. That sixth chakra, that is your third eye chakra. I feel like this person knows something's amiss. There's red flags. There is red flags with this karmic's behavior, but this person's ignoring red flags. This is all I can see in the cards. It's like they don't want to admit it. Like, I don't know if they're afraid of feeling or looking foolish if they admit it. Or if there's some other reason they got involved with this karmic and they don't want it to come to an end because then they look bad. The seventh chakra too is that connection to the spiritual realm. Spiritual realm. Which would be sort of fitting in with our karma, would it not? Oh, man holding a heart. Oh, and that would be why. That would be why. Because this person who got involved with this karmic, this thinking man, was actually in a relationship when they did that. That's what this garden in the gate is saying. This person was like, ooh, is the grass greener over there? Ooh, look at this karmic over here, without realizing what they were all about, thinking it was, like I said, this door to opportunity. Initiating that conversation, getting involved with someone that they shouldn't have been. And now they are definitely paying for it. They are definitely paying for it. We have this thinking man's match here as our last card, our last oracle card, the thinking woman. This is going to be our karmic. Like I said before, in those oracle cards, our karmic is not an idiot. They don't do things by accident. This karmic plans their moves because she knows what she's after. She knows what her desire is. Her desire is to isolate this man holding a coin, this man holding a heart. If she, using love and emotions and sexuality to manipulate him, to isolate him by causing all sorts of fights with his friends, his family, everybody, to be able to control him. If he's got nobody whispering in his ear that, your karmic's crazy, your karmic is out to get your money, your karmic doesn't love you, then he's still going to live in this fantasy that she is controlling and creating. I feel very calculated energy within that thinking woman. This is what her plan is. And it was her plan all along. It was her plan all along to rope him into it. And there he is, the thinking man again, the King of Swords, right? And she is in this Nine of Pentacles. She just wants money. She just wants to be looked after. She doesn't want to have to work. She doesn't want to have to put effort into stuff. So she's willing to use her sexuality to be able to obtain that. To be able to obtain that from someone. And I do feel like, she builds it up as something else too. She builds it up like, I love you, you're the greatest man I've ever known. Like really, she lays it on thick and she doesn't feel any of this. Because this person, this is not what they're about. This karmic is not about creating a loving relationship. This karmic is not about building a Two of Cups. This karmic is about money. This karmic is about what can this get me? And that's why they're causing so much trouble. So much trouble. Three Cups. And that's why, these two cards especially here, as like this person getting into this third party relationship, getting involved with this karmic, cheating, moving in this direction. That is what the Three of Cups represents. It was nothing but burdens. They had no idea, but they were bringing themselves nothing but burdens. That Empress is the universe. I'm sorry guys, that Empress is the universe. This is like karma. She's like, if you're going to sort of make this move, if you're going to behave in this way, like don't be shocked when it doesn't work out the way you thought it would. It's like nothing great is going to come from lying, from cheating, from stealing. Having her sit in this read like this is like her making a point. She is making a point in this tarot read to say, this is what you brought on yourself. This was what you chose. You broke hearts when you walked away from someone else. You didn't do it the right way. You didn't, cut ties cleanly, then start dating, then start looking, moving on. You started this up while you were still committed to somebody, right? You broke somebody's heart needlessly. So don't be shocked when this doesn't work out for you. That star card. Well, there's the High Priestess. Look, she keeps coming back. She keeps coming back. I'm going to teach you a lesson, she says. Karma says, I'm going to teach you a lesson, buddy. The grass is not always greener on the other side. Trying to get them to see this. 8 of Swords. This is like figure your shit out. This is like take your blindfold off. Recognize what's going on around you. Recognize that your choices put you in this spot. You chose to be with this person. You chose to sort of start this relationship in a sexual way instead of taking time to get to know somebody. You decided to do it without ending a relationship first. So you broke somebody's heart to do this. And it's like, if you're going to move in a superficial way, if you're going to move towards superficial people, don't be shocked when they're just with you out of greed. When the truth of it is, they just want your money. They don't want you. They don't want to have a romantic relationship with you. There's the Magician card. Again, he manifested this, but he manifested this for himself. He was being selfish. He was thinking of himself. He thought he was like hedging his bets, like turning his own wheel of fortune. Oh, I found this beautiful person over here. I'm going to ditch who I'm with. Just going to go this way. I was going to go this way instead of appreciating what I have, instead of appreciating somebody who is committed and somebody who is steady and someone who I can count on. I'm going to go to this shiny thing over here. Well, he's going to be regretting it. He's going to be regretting that. I see in that 5 of Cups. This is like, what did I do? This is that I feel those words too. Like there are moments after some crazy shit has happened with this karmic where this dude, I just like sits with his head in his hands and he's just like, what did I do? What did I do? Why did I leave this Knight of Pentacles? Why did I leave my steady Eddie to go to this? Why did I go to this? Fighting. So much fighting and conflict. Moon card. You know what? Oh my goodness. This karmic, this doesn't just happen with friends, with family. I feel like this karmic has actually either come to this person's work, their place of work, and had a big hiss, or chewed them out over the phone. This crazy crap follows this person everywhere. Like, this karmic has no shame in their game. They don't try and keep that sort of under control or behind closed doors. Like, they have no qualms about bringing it out in the open, airing dirty laundry, starting fights. I do feel like he's embarrassed. This King of Wands, I see like embarrassed that what's going on, or this karmic's behavior is like out in the open for everyone to see, that their fights are public. This person's behavior is public. 2 of Wands. They are considering leaving this karmic too. This person, like they're really getting worn down by this crazy crap. And it's, oddly enough, it has nothing to do with the money. It's just the fighting and the chaos and the conflict that's bothering this person. They don't like being isolated from the people around them. 2 of Wands, they're looking at choosing another path. They're looking at sort of severing this partnership, taking their power back. Starting to weigh options. Ace of Pentacles. You know, I wonder how much money they've given to this karmic, because I see financial change. I see this is part of the things that they're considering when they're thinking about separating from this karmic. I see financial consequences. 5 of Pentacles, definitely out in the cold, going without, going through a financially rough time, those financial constraints. It's like this karmic is bleeding them dry. Like, this karmic is bleeding them dry or putting them in a really rough spot financially. I don't know if this person's like racking up credit card debt or racking up other debt that this person is going to have to answer for. And they're cold about it too. And this person brings these concerns forward, these financial concerns forward. This karmic's like, figure out how to make it work. Like, just make it work. Just make more money. Just go like cold. I feel from this Queen of Swords. Like, she don't give a shit about anything this guy is going through. She just wants money. It makes him feel very alone and isolated as well. And also, like, he has no one to go and talk to because she's chased everybody off. She has chased everybody off. He feels absolutely alone. He does feel alone. Alone, alone, alone. That's all I see in these cards. Feeling all alone by himself. He's got to figure all this shit out by himself. Three of Pentacles. He's considering, you know, this partnership that he's made with this karmic and what it's really meant to his life. He thought it was going to be more like a Three of Pentacles. He thought it was going to be fruitful. He thought he was going to be happy, but it's like it's brought him nothing but heartache. It's separated him from the people who he cares about, friends, family. It's caused shit in his workplace too. I know this has followed him to work. Other days that he sits there, and like I said, I can see somebody sitting with their head in their hands just being like, what did I do? What did I do? And we have the Sun card as well. That Sun card is like, he's wondering, he's looking for direction. He is asking for direction. This is why it's come into my tarot cards. You know what? And this is why we have the 7th chakra here. I do feel like on some level, this person is actually praying and like asking for advice. Like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I walk away from this person? There's no, I do feel some pretty big financial implications. Like this karmic has put them in a lot of debt and they're going to be absolutely stuck with it. I feel like they're like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And this is why it's coming out in this tarot read, because they're actually sending it out now into the universe. I mean, it's all I can see in here, that High Priestess, that universe, they just tell me like, you made your bed. You made your bed, now you're going to lie in it. This was the choice that you made. This was the future that you wanted. This was the partnership that you wanted. Well, now you got it. Enjoy. We do have a tarot token here. We have Hermit. So we got 2 hermits. It's like, take some time. Take some time to carefully consider your actions. To consider the fact that you put yourself in this situation to begin with. You know, this was the path that you chose. And then maybe take a deeper look at it and be like, hey, were there red flags along the way that I should have seen? I feel like there's lessons to be learned. Lessons to be learned. If this person is going to break off this romance with this karmic and try and move on with their life, they need to learn these lessons so that they don't fall prey to it again. I feel like this is a time to be a hermit. This is a time to start looking within for the answers. And this person already feels extremely alone, extremely isolated. I just feel like this is their hermit time. This is their hermit time to figure their shit out. And like I said, the universe coming forward, the High Priestess, the Empress is like lessons. This is time for you to learn a lesson. That is what I feel in these cards. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed the read. If you did, if it resonated, please feel free to hit that like, that subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. Have a great day, everyone.